Cut B15 is the A-side of disc 198. This is Reynolds singing The Lass of Mohi.
Mr. Maynard Reynolds, Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, now sings for the Helen Hartness Flanders collection, Middlebury College, Middlebury, Vermont, the ballad The Lass of Mohi.
As I was out walking for pleasure one day, on the great recreation I happened to stray. As I lay amusing myself on the grass, there chanced to come by me a young Indian lass. Now I take a breath. She sat down beside me, took a hold of my hand, saying, "You are a stranger and in a strange land, and if you will follow, you are welcome to come, for I live by myself in a snug little home." The sun was fast setting all on the salt sea, as I strolled along with my little Mohi. Together did ramble, together did roll, till we came to her hut in a coconut grove. With a modest expression she invited me in, and she treated me kindly to the best she had in, saying, "You need not go roving out along the salt sea. I will learn you to speak the language of the lass of Mohi. Oh, no fairest damsel that never can be, for I have a sweetheart in my own country. I never forsake her, for I know she won't me. She's as fair as the lasses on the Isle of Mohi." It was early the next morning, just at the break of day. It grieved her heart when these words heard me say, "My ship it is ready, and homeward I'll steer. My ship it is ready, so it's fare you well, my dear." That last time I saw her, she was down on the strand. As I rowed my boat long, she waved her hand. "When you get to your country, to the girl you adore, just think of the lass you left here on the shore. It is now I'm safe landed in my own native land. Friends and companions come and offer their hand. Friends and companions, there is none that I see so fitting to be wed with as the lass of Mohi." You got me, you got me, you got me, you got me, you got me.
Real item B16 is the B-side of disc number 198. This is the conclusion of The Lass of Mohi.
For she was so loving, so gentle and kind. When she looked me in the face, it 'twas heaven divine. And when I'm a stranger and far from my home, I will think of the maid I left alone for to roam. Flying a figure before stand, was clad in white, and as he spoke, it touched his trembling hand. "Oh, Willie, you faithless fool, 'tis Mary's ghost, says she. I come to remind
Reel item B17 is the A-side of disc 199 in the Flanders collection. This is Mary on the Wild Moor, sung by Reynolds.
Mr. Maynard Reynolds of Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, now sings for the Flanders collection, Middlebury College, Middlebury, Vermont, the ballad, Mary of the Wild Moor. This was recorded September 8, 1941.
One night as the winds they blew cold, blew bitter across the wild moor, young Mary, she came with her child, wandering home to her own father's door, saying, Father, I pray let me in, take pity on me, I am poor, or the child at my bosom will die from the winds that blow across the wild moor. But her father was deaf to her cries, not a voice nor a sound reached the door. But the watchdogs did bark and the winds they did blow, blew bitter across the wild moor. Oh, how must her father have felt when he came to the door in the morn. There he found Mary dead and her child clasped close in his fond mother's arms. In frenzy he tore his gray hair, as on Mary he gazed and endured, for that night she had perished and died from the winds that blow across the wild moor. The father in grief pined away, while the child to her grave was soon borne, and no one lives there this day, for the cottage to ruin has gone. And the villagers point out to the spot where the willow drooped over the door.